What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode of GH. I don't know why, Josslyn always has to, talk about Sonny. Not that she brought it up, but Spinelli kind of brought it up about Jason and Sonny and stuff and the tension between. I hate that the dialogue always has to surround Sonny with Josslyn. I don't know why they write that. Like, Josslyn is 20 years old, like 19, 20. Y'all can't find nothing else for her to worry about? Why every conversation somebody always got to bring up Sonny and all this? It's just dumb at this point. Like, find something else for her to talk about. And I'm not blaming the character or nothing like that because she's not the one who brought it up. And my thing is, if Jason hasn't spoken to Spinelli or whatever, Spinelli should be calling Jason. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you ain't seen Jason? Call him. Like, call him. Don't you have his number or something? Or a way to contact him? Like, I'm just saying. I like the chemistry so far between Gio and Joss, but I also like the chemistry between him and Trina. You know what I'm saying? Like, Gio is I'm starting to warm up to his character a bit. I just hope that, they actually do something with the character. I just hate when they bring on all these new characters and they don't flesh them out well. You know what I'm saying? Like, the cast is already bloated. You know what I mean? And we ain't got too many fleshed out characters. Gotta flesh them out. So I'm glad that we're getting to know Gio and whatnot. I like him so far because his work ethic. He's not one of those people, even though Josslyn mentioned that they're Nepo hires at the Metro Court. I like how he was still put through the interview process. Olivia did not give him no special treatment. She still put him through the interview, process. And, he's working. You know what I'm saying? Like, he not getting any special treatment. I like that. He seems like a very humble person. He's not looking for a handout. He's hardworking. I like characters like that. They make their own way in life. There's nothing wrong with having connections now. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but you still got to put in that work. And I love how he has those connections, but he's still putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's earning his keep. I like that. Josslyn, like, she crushing on him a little hard. I was like, okay. And as soon as Trina seen him come out that pool, I think that reminded her a lot of Spencer. I think, he reminds her a bit of Spencer. But Trina was definitely looked like she was crushing on him a bit too. I feel like it's too soon to try to put Trina with somebody new. You know what I'm saying? Even though she's starting the healing process from Spencer, I think it's too soon for her, to start dating somebody new. And my thing is this. Like I said before, I love interracial couples, but why we can't have another full black couple on this show? Like, why Portia and Curtis gotta be the only ones? Like, I'm just saying, like, is that some type of quota? Like, you only allow one black couple in the daytime drama? I'm just saying, like, I love a girl, I love a good swirl, a good interracial couple, but it's like, we already seen Trina in an interracial relationship. Like, why we can't get her with a full-on black man? Like, I'm just saying. I wouldn't mind her and Gio down the line, if he's available. If Josslyn not with him or nothing like that, then, I wouldn't mind him down the road. But it's just something that was on my brain. Like, why not? We can't have more than one black couple. They still ain't making shit happen with Marshall and Stella. I don't even know what's going on over there with that. Like, we barely see. Where the hell is Marshall? I forgot the last time I seen Marshall. They still not showing what's going on with them two. So it's kind of weird. But yeah, I like the chemistry that he has with both of them. I do. So the question is, which one he gonna get with though? Josslyn was over there asking that boy all types of questions. Also, why you slumming it here? Why you this? Why you that? Why you that? I'm like, damn, girl. All up in that man Kool-Aid. Don't know the flavor. Like, she was just firing off questions. I said, okay, nosy. Josslyn was all up in the business. I said, okay. But yeah, I like him so far. I'm warming up to him. Hopefully, like I said, they do something with him. Don't just be wasting that boy. So anyway, moving on from that. I ain't gonna lie. Natalia is a character I think I'm gonna love to hate. Like, that witch is pissing me off. She look good though. She is a drop dead gorgeous ass woman, but she is irking my soul. Like, she keeps sitting here talking about how she not trying to, like, she don't control Blaze's personal life. Yes, you do. That's exactly what you're doing. By telling Christina to break up with her, or telling her, like, she was really trying to get Christina to leave. Like, oh, it's a nice day out. Why don't you go enjoy the sunshine? That was her subtle way of saying, get the fuck out. Like, I don't want you here. That was a subtle way of kicking her out without having to say it. And Christina picked up on that. She picked up on a lot of shade that Natalia was trying to throw. But Natalia sitting there talking about, oh, I don't control, Blaze's personal life. That's exactly what you're doing. You're basically telling her girlfriend to get out of the studio subtly. You're also telling her to break up with her. That's controlling. That's exactly what you're doing. You're being overbearing. Don't get me wrong. There's one thing that Natalia said I do agree with, is that Blaze's career is gonna move. It's gonna take off. You know what I'm saying? So she's probably gonna become international at some point, because that's what they're working on. They're trying to make her big, like global. You know what I'm saying? Other than a local sensation. They're trying to make her like Beyonce level. You know what I'm saying? Global superstar. So that's going to put a strain on that relationship right there, because Christina's not always going to be able to go on tour with Blaze, because Christina got her own stuff to do. She got her own life to live in Port Charles. And I don't see Christina really ever leaving that town. I mean, I ain't going to say never, because never say never. It's a possibility that she might, but, she got a lot of shit going on, the center that she trying to pop off, even though it's on pause right now. But, Christina got her own dreams, her own goals, So I do get where Natalia coming from on that front, but that's still no reason for her to break up with Blaze. And that's no reason for Blaze to break up with her. They just gonna have to work it out. When Blaze's career, if and when her career takes off, that's for them to work out. Like, Natalia is definitely trying to be controlling. Like, she's trying to control every aspect because she thinks she's right about everything. She thinks she knows best. And yeah, she was right about the studio as far as like the song go, because remember, Blaze wanted to, do the track, do the song over again, or do that takeover again. And, Natalia was like, nah, that was a good one. That was good. Leave it alone. And that's kind of where the conversation started with her and Christina, because Christina was like, shit, let her decide what she want to do. But she was right about that, because even Blaze acknowledged that, what, the take was good. You was right. I'm going to give you that. You could say I told you so. But that's the problem. Natalia thinks she's right about everything. You could be right about one thing. That don't mean you're right about everything in life, because she thinks she knows Blaze better than anybody. I think most parents probably think that. But that still don't give you the right to think what's best. Maybe Christina is what's best. And I feel like Natalia was being as brutally honest with Christina as she could. She was like, yeah, you're not somebody I would have picked for her, to be in a relationship with. And I think a lot of parents might say that about the person that their child is with. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. You don't get a vote. You don't get to pick. You could say hypothetically that you're not the one I would have picked, but that's just hypothetical, because you'll never be able to pick. That's not your choice. I'm just saying, your parents couldn't pick your man or your woman. So what makes you think you could pick your child, significant other? You can't. It's gonna be a battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way Natalia's face looked when she saw Christina and Blaze hug, that was a look of contempt. That was a look of hate. Like, bitch, I hate you. Natalia is up to no good. Like, she gonna definitely try to break them up. She gonna do whatever she can at this point. I seen that look on her face. That was the devil. I said, oh, Christina, you better watch your damn back, girl. Because Natalia seemed like she don't play that. She look like she's about to eat you up for dinner and breakfast and lunch and dessert and spit you out when she done. But let's not forget, Christina ain't no slouch either. And she still got, ain't no telling whenever Sonny get his mind right what he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So, especially Alexis too. So, Natalia better tread lightly with her next move. But I feel like she gonna make a move. So anyway, moving on from that, I thought the scene with Finn and Violet was super cute. It was a nice little scene where, she didn't want to go on the little play date or whatever with James and Georgie and stuff, because she was worried about leaving Finn alone. That little girl knows something. Even by the conversation that she was having with Maxie and stuff like that, she kids be knowing, and she definitely feel like her dad ain't, he's not right. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like she didn't want to leave him alone. She was apprehensive about it. Even though I agree with Finn, like, she should be a child, stay in a child's place and go have fun. She could sense something ain't right with him. I could definitely see Chase and BLQ taking her in. I could definitely see that. I feel like they're gonna end up having to take her in because Finn is in no shape, to provide for her, as far as being her dad, to like make sure she's good, and I see why BLQ was worried because she was like, oh, would Finn ever do anything to harm her? On purpose? No, absolutely not. Not on purpose, but you never know what can happen under the influence. You know what I'm saying? And this man keep talking about I'm going to meetings and whatever. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because he drinking too freely. And I definitely agree with BLQ. It don't matter what you do. If somebody want to take a drink, they're going to take a drink. That's like any addict. If they want to get high, they want to get drunk, they're going to do it. You can't stop them from doing it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing there's nothing Chase gonna be able to do to stop Finn. Finn has to want the help. He has to want it. Because I was a little annoyed by Chase when he was like, oh, I want to know why he's drinking. Your father just died? Duh. That's what made him spiral. I think a lot of feelings, it's not even just the fact that their father died. A lot of feelings came out of Finn about that death. It brought up a lot of the past for him. The years that he missed out on with his father. That's what I feel is triggering him to drink. That's like anybody with substance abuse or alcoholic, they're gonna drink because the trauma. You're always gonna want it. It don't matter if you're in recovery. You could have been sober for 10 years. You always gonna get that itch. That don't mean you're gonna do it. You're just gonna get that itch. But when something bad happens, it makes you spiral. So it's nothing that they can do right now to stop that man. He gonna do it. He gonna drink. He gonna do what it do. But I could see them taking him. I could definitely see them taking Lil Violet in. Because when Finn went to that bar, I say, yeah, it's a wrap. As soon as I seen him go to that bar and sit down. I mean, he did try to go to a meeting, but he didn't try hard enough. I feel like he definitely didn't try hard enough. Once they told him, oh, this was under construction, that's why we couldn't have our meetings or whatever the case, that man looked for any excuse to go drink. And he gonna do it. Ain't nothing they could do. I feel like that man got to hit rock bottom. And I feel like they need to find a way to get Lil Violet out of his grasp or whatever for right now. As long as he keep drinking and spiraling, they're going to have to find a way to take that girl. He's in no position, But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Oh, before I even go, I thought that was cool of Maxie too. I meant to say that. Of her taking on all them kids and stuff like that, for a sleepover. I think that's good. I think they should show scenes of the kids doing a sleepover and whatnot like that. Having pillow fights and throwing popcorn all over the damn place. That'd be fun as hell. I know them kids will wear Maxie out. That'd be fun as shit to see. Maxie wouldn't be able to handle all them children. I'm telling you. They will wear her down. But anyway, hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought about this episode. I will see you all later. Have a great day. Peace.